terrifying. You wake up like, I've still got my time.
Yeah, the facial expression and everything kind of look motionless, lifeless. Where is
Are
he?
the accommodations to your satisfaction? Come on, get out.
Looks so. It does look kind of soulless.
Eckhart, let me. What were my
was
exact
that?
instructions? Stay at the house.
So, Unknown 9 Awakening recently came out. Did it come out yesterday or today? Came out today or yesterday? One of these days. One of those days. But I figured, you know what? Since I just did a video on it, I might as well check out the results. You know, see how it's doing. See how it did on its first day or two, whatever this is. And so I went to Steam, right? Went to see Steam's check out the results on Steam first. And what did I see? Bam! Unknown 9 Awakening. User reviews mostly negative. Oof. Yikes on trikes. And what about after that? So I went to IGN, right? Bam! Haruna's predictable tale is full of cliches and unremarkable characters, eventually getting horribly lost in a sea of magical jargon. Ooh, oh, that's yeah, that's not looking good. All right, so as you saw, we're gonna go ahead and react to Rev Says Desu again today. Since we reacted to them last time, we might as well see what they have to say about Unknown 9 Awakening after it's been released. And the title of the video is called Sweet Baby Game of Cheese Historic Flop. Now, am I surprised? Nah, I'm not. Do I feel sorry for the devs that actually wanted to make a good game? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I feel sorry for the upper, the ones in charge, the ones that decided to work with Sweet Baby Inc? No, I don't. If they decided to pay attention to what's going on in the gaming community, if they actually cared, they would have seen like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't work with Sweet Baby Inc. Maybe we should stop working with them and redo everything they said we should change about the game so that we can actually make a good game. Focus on making a good game with a good story instead of focusing on making a game that has forced DEI and uglified characters. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out this video, what Rev Says Desu has to say about it. And as always, link to this video and link to this channel will both be in the description below, so be sure to check them out. Let's get started.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today I'm going to be once again talking about Unknown 9 Awakening, because now they're facing the music. The game is live and this sweet baby infested product is seeing the fruits of its labor. And how is it going, you ask? It is going terribly. In fact, the live player count right now is only a fraction of that of Concord after they launched only about a month ago.
Hold up. It's doing worse than Concord? Like, isn't Concord's the one that lasted 1 month and then died? Like, how? I didn't think it was worse. I didn't think you could do worse than Concord. I thought Concord was gonna be the standard for low games, like shitty games across the board. I thought it was gonna be the standard that nobody could beat. I thought nobody was gonna be able to be worse than Concord. And here we go. Here it is. Unknown 9 Awakening has done what I thought was impossible, and they have become the new lowest of the low thanks to Sweet Baby Inc. So if there's anything Sweet Baby Inc. wants to celebrate, they can cheers to that. Cheers to them being able to take a game and make it the worst game ever. Cheers, Sweet Baby Inc. This is hot chocolate, by the way. Chocolatey goodness. But yeah, cheers to Sweet Baby Inc., yo.
So before we get into the actual numbers here and some of the fallout related to this game, let's talk about how bad of a failure this is, because Bandai Namco has invested a lot into this game and the future of the related franchises. So back in 2020, they did exactly what PlayStation did with Concord. PlayStation purchased Firewalk Studios and Concord in the hopes of making a quick buck on that acquisition, and that turned out horribly. And here we have Bandai Namco back in 2020 acquiring Unknown 9 developer Reflector Entertainment. And of course, this was a big gamble because it wasn't just this game. They were investing in an entire self-described universe where the goal of Reflector is to make the Unknown 9 product something that is an entire universe with more games, comics, books, even possibly movies, and so on and so forth. This is
the world of Unknown 9 is set in a fantastical universe steeped in mystery and the paranormal that connects real-world history, mythology, and conspiracy theories with its own rich lore. It's tales of adventure which skillfully blur fact with fiction, revolve around. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to read that name. Someone's blanks. Characters that have had the veil lifted from their eyes and are now driven to uncover the secrets and wonders that exist just out of sight. How these characters choose to use their knowledge they gain by unearthing humanity's long forgotten history is what fuels the narratives that unfold within Unknown 9's ever widening borders. Now, I like the concept, going with some spiritual shit and trying to like mix it with mythology, conspiracy theories, and like real world history. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the sound of it. But their approach, some ugly ass fucking characters. I don't know what transmedia is supposed to mean. Transmedia project? I guess it's like transmedia because they're mixing all this other stuff? Like I don't know. Or is it just is transmedia the a company? I don't know what that is. But some fugly ass characters and just unappealing. No, I don't know who would want to play in that universe, who want to like aspire to be in that universe, because people go to games as a way to escape whatever BS they have to deal with in life, right? So that's why they love playing characters or playing games that have nothing to do with their actual life, and they like playing games that with conventionally attractive characters that they can just do whatever with in a world full of fantasy and magic, and sometimes in a world that reflects our own, like the Sherlock series. I like playing the Sherlock series myself, and we tend to not want a bunch of these inclusive or political things in a lot of our games. Like, but it seems like people want to force the inclusion in there when it's not something that's necessary. Like, I get wanting to make a game with an inclusive cast. You can do that as long as the game is good and the inclusivity is not your main point of focus. If you want to make a game that has a great story, that's what you should do first. Focus on a great story, a great world, make sure everything is fleshed out, and then add some characters. You don't have to make them ugly as fuck. You don't have to do that. You can add inclusivity without making them ugly as fuck. You can still make them conventionally attractive. But it's like they don't want beauty to be a part of their world. It's like they want to have a beautiful world with ugly ass people inside that world, and they want you to accept it. It's like, why? Why would I do that? Why would I want to play as some fugly ass bitch in a beautiful world when I can just go play another random game by an indie dev that has sexy ass characters in a fugly ass world? Like, I don't get it. But here we are, and they still haven't like learned a lesson. And if you remember anything about Sweet Baby Inc., they have members in that company that are looking to quote unquote burn down the gaming industry. So they don't give a shit about us as gamers. They don't give a shit. I'd say they don't even give a shit about the woke ish, the woke audience of gamers as well. They don't give a shit about gamers in general. They just want to burn down the gaming industry because their pants are too tight and they can't breathe correctly, and they're losing so much oxygen to the brain that their thoughts are going numb. I don't know why, but they don't give a shit about the gaming industry and the gaming people who us, the gamers, us ourselves. They don't give a shit about us. What they want to do is burn down the gaming industry, and that's it. Just because they don't like the fact that we play games. I don't know. Maybe one of them has like a boyfriend or something, and that person is like, oh, my boyfriend spends way too much time playing video games and not enough time paying attention to me. So I want to help burn down the gaming industry so that nobody gets to play video games anymore. I don't know. That's what it feels like though. But anyway.
This is supposed to be a huge future investment into a booming franchise, but it had one major flaw. Back in March of this year, it was discovered that this company and this game had a connection to Sweet Baby Inc. The Sweet Baby kiss of death, if you will, because people discovered that in the entry credits of this game, right on their own website, you can see David Bedard, the co-founder of Sweet Baby, as well as Kim Belair, who is the CEO of Sweet Baby, and that pretty much crippled any excitement for this game. In fact, the trailer released a few days before the official launch was absolutely brutalized.
Oh, look, last time when I did a reaction to Rev Says Desu about this game, the dislikes were at 4.4k, and also I see that Rev has the dislikes showing now. Cause shit. Now the dislikes have gone up to 4.5k, and the likes pretty much are the same. I'm pretty sure it was like 420 or 425 before. I don't know. The likes are pretty much the same, but they gained more dislikes. 35,000 views, and this Rev's video already has 179,201 views and 11,000 likes and only 32 dislikes. So once again, Rev's video that came out 22 hours ago is still beating the 1.3 million subscriber Bandai Namco launch trailer for this game.
On YouTube, you can see the like-dislike ratio. There's pretty much no coming back from that when it's only days before release. In fact, this game is so bad that even games journalists are not going to bat for it. Despite all of the woke nonsense infecting this game, even they don't want to support it. IGN here giving it a 5. Just to give you an idea, they gave...
Yo, I'm surprised IGN gave it a 5 in general. Like, that's a generosity. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting like a 3, maybe a 2, maybe a 4, but 5? That's generous.
Dustborn, a 7. So this game in their eyes is actually worse than Dustborn, and that is really saying something. But I guess based on the collapse of the first trailer, they learned something, because as the game was about to go live, they released the same trailer for the Japanese side of their gaming base there, and you can see their official account with 1.8.
The dislikes are disabled by the owner. No likes showing, but you know, maybe you just can't see the likes. I don't know, but dislikes are disabled by the owner. 959 views 5 hours ago. Oh, that's terrible.
8 million subscribers getting less than 1,000 views in the first 5 hours. To give you an idea, this video will achieve that in the first few minutes. So the fact that with that many...
Yeah, well, I don't know what it did in the first few minutes. This is 22 hours later, but like I said, 179,400 views and 11k likes, 32 dislikes. They're way better.
Subscribers, and a big launch like this on a major AAA release, they can't even break 1,000 at that point. That is really sad. But like I said, it appears that they learned something from the other trailer, because they
Disabled by
disabled the like-dislike section. Even though it is technically private, there are extensions that allow you to see the like-dislike ratio, just like you used to be able to for many, many years up until the recent change. But yeah, there was a lot of other developments going on around the time of release. We would see Craig come out here and make another rumor about his retail insider who has access to 800 plus big box stores, claiming that the pre-order numbers of this game were abysmal. A total of 46 pre-orders,
Holy shit.
but 12 of them were canceled, so it was actually like 34 pre-orders for this game. 34 pre-orders
in over 800 stores.
800 stores. That is really embarrassing. And,
bro, that is yikes on trikes on bikes embarrassing. Holy shit.
And with these sorts of insider infos we've gotten before, they seem to be pretty accurate. Whenever he claims there's a certain number of pre-orders at these big box stores, they tend to add up pretty accurately. Except some people don't believe it. Entering from the shadows, Alyssa Mercante, she got a whiff of that tweet, and she would make her own response. Alyssa Mercante.
You're blocked. She blocked you already, bro.
She got a whiff of that tweet, and she would make her own response here with this interesting tweet saying, the Christ of Fascist blog, citing an aging YouTuber who lost all his...
What the hell is a Christo-fascist? Now, we're just making up words these days? Christo-fascist. What is a Christo-fascist? Christian fascism. Christian fascism is a far-right political ideology that denotes an intersection between fascism and Christianity. It is sometimes referred to as Christo-fascism, a neologism, which was coined in 1970 by the Liberation of Theology, Dorothy Soul. Right.
His old colleagues and friends because he's a dick and claims he has Best Buy insiders as a source for their latest article. My source is that I made it up.
Hey yo, Alyssa, hey yo, bitch, tell me you big mad without telling me you big mad. I'll wait. That's some good hot chocolate. I tried to mix it with French vanilla, but they were out of French vanilla. Like, it started pouring out water and stuff. I was like, no, I'll just take double hot chocolate instead.
So there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, she's referring to that Park Place with this comment right here. And it's not too surprising that someone like Alyssa from Kotaku would be jealous of their site because they have a lot of respect from gamers and they're growing very quickly because they're willing to call out people in the industry. And that's something that Kotaku will never do because they don't want to call out people who share their own agenda. And on top of that, unlike that Park Place, Kotaku and related sources like that have no respect from gamers, and they rely on getting hate clicks, which at this point they're so irrelevant, people don't even want to hate click on their articles anymore. And on top of that, she tries to criticize Craig by calling him an aging YouTuber. That's very interesting. Unfortunately, we're all aging, which is a very weird thing. Like, I don't know, Alyssa's not like some 18-year-old. Like, we're all aging. It's odd to think that someone can't have an opinion on things because they're aging. Like, it's...
Whoa. Humans, you humans are aging. Me? I'm a god. I've been around for about 5,780 years now. Yeah, August was my 80th birthday. So 5,780 years, y'all are aging. Me? Shit.
It's kind of a strange attempt there, but it's just more desperation. And on top of that, she has a big issue with the Best Buy insiders claim. And as it turns out, to the shock of you, I'm sure, that claim about the pre-order seems pretty accurate based on the results. But she would also have this reply saying a whole bunch of things that I'm not reading any of this out loud, but... All
right, well, promo code Alicia for $5 off your annual membership. Hey, at Suffering Craig. She seems to be protesting too much. You're really wet, Craig, aren't you? I don't know. He's the one who wonders about my mental health on his videos and makes my name a discount code. Seems like I'm guessing so she's trying to say bussy is wet for me. That's That's nasty. Is that your comeback? Is that what you're going for? All right. Well, I mean, all right. We're back in high school. We're back in high school here. Shit, maybe even middle school with how middle school kids are now.
Craig will say promo code Alyssa for $5 off your annual membership at therealgameawards.com, which is a pretty cool project if you want to check that out. But anyways, let's get to the results of this game. Well, as it turns out, Unknown 9 Awakening is a huge flop, and those pre-order numbers seem to track pretty well. So right now, as of recording this video, there's around just over 200 people in-game, and there is a overwhelmingly negative set of reviews right now. Over 57 negative reviews versus 16 positive. This game is really, really struggling. And on top of that, you can see this is from the first 10 or so hours of the release, and they couldn't even hit 200 in the first 10 or so hours. And that is a really embarrassing.
Players right now, 165, 24-hour peak, 169, all-time peak in 12 hours, 169. All right, well, give it time. This is only the first like day, right? And how do you see these fucking graphs? Like I've been trying to figure that out on my own Steam page. Oop, wrong thing. Getting ready to go live on Twitch. We're not live yet, but we're getting ready to go live. Let's see, I'm trying to see this shit on my own Steam page. Language, playtime, display. I don't know. Is it like up here somewhere? No? I'll figure it out.
Embarrassing number, especially when you also consider, according to people who have reviewed this game, apparently it only takes about 10 hours to complete this game on normal difficulty. So basically, if you do the math, you're paying about $5 per hour to play this game and then run out of things to do in about 10 hours. Like, that's crazy.
Hold on, this game is 50. Yep, this game is $50. The deluxe edition is $60, and it's a short game for that much money. Now there are games out there that are like that, 40 to $50 to $60 for like, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours of gameplay. But at least some of those games, some of those games are mostly good, right? So that's just saddening. So that part, I'm not really worried about that. Like some games are already doing that, but like takes 10 to 11 hours to finish. The game looks fugly. There's bad reviews, mostly negative, and you had to pay $50 for that negative experience. I wonder if you can beat it and then return it. Like if you play through it the entire day, like just spend one day playing through the entire thing and just return it. Can you do that? I'm not about to try because I don't want to waste the money, but
crazy. That's not worth a $50 price of this game. And since then, this morning, the player count has risen to a staggering 257 player peak.
Hey, congrats.
And even that, to me, feels very artificially boosted. And the reason for that has to do with these discoveries by some users like this. So
they're like, hey, everybody, call your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your grandparents, all of them. Call your cousin, your uncles, your aunts. Call your best friend, call his girlfriend, call his wife, call his ex-wife, call her new man and her old man that she was using to cheat on her husband with. Call everybody and tell them we would give them free copies of this game if they just log in and play for like 5 minutes. That's all we need. And then next thing you know, the numbers like went up. There you go.
The game was redeemable with the purchase of a new AMD graphics card and was sent for free to thousands of new GPU users. Yes, that is a real claim, because if you look at the Steam reviews right now, almost all of them have one thing in common.
AMD.
If you look at this section right here, product received for free.
Holy shit. All right, hold up. Reviews, received for free. Okay, this person actually bought it. It looks like they bought it too. Received for free. That's three. So in the first 5 of them, comments, 3 of them are received for free. There's another one that's 6. This one doesn't say it. 7 received for free, 8. So in all of the first 8 comments, it looks like 5 of them. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the first 9 comments, 7 of them. Wait, 9? Did I say 9? 10? Whatever. 7 comments, 9 of them are received for free. The first 9 comments, 7 of them are received for free. There you go. That's crazy.
So a lot of people are customers of those related products, and they got Unknown 9 Awakening for free. And I think a lot of these people saw the buzz on Twitter this morning because people are starting to show screenshots of the low player count and all that stuff. And these people have been informed that they have a free copy. And now they're going out and they're trying the game, and almost all of them are leaving negative reviews, just like this one, and it's artificially boosting the numbers a little bit. Again, we're still sitting at an abysmal number of 200 or so players. To give you an idea, Concord at its peak player count was nearly at 700, and they remained in a player count of about 200 to 400 players leading up until the announcement of the shutdown, and they can barely even achieve that mark right now. But let's read this review. Wow, just wow. I got this game for free with a AMD GPU purchase, and even then, I feel like I want a game refund. The combat feels like it's from 2005, as well as the lack of facial expressions. The eyes just stare straight ahead, and it is quite disturbing. The combat is woeful, just dodge and hit. Stealth works the best, but it rarely stays that way. And they're not kidding about the eyes staring straight into your soul. I mean, this is just...
Goddamn.
The screenshots and some of the clips coming out from this game are... They got to be trolling at this point, right? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Actually, you know what? Let me be a little more politically correct here. Like, if you find this unattractive, chuds, you're a bigot, okay? Behold, the modern audience, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they want, and that modern audience, of course, doesn't exist. But
all right, hold on, real quick. I'm curious. Let's see. Fucking unknown gameplay. Unknown Awakening walkthrough part 1. All right, let's just see.
I'm not gonna lie, I have
this?
not heard many good things about this game. Unknown 9 Awakening. I got the.
Possibly need to be here. Well,
An old pupil of mine has become misguided. Looking where he shouldn't be.
Vincent.
Animations look. It just doesn't conceive or put across any sort of emotion. It's just very. I don't know.
What do you say there?
The fall.
Oh my god, look at the cinematics.
Between this world and the other.
The fall.
Yes.
Look at this. Look at the.
Those directly from the fall. Now try channel.
Look at her face. Look at her face the entire. Look at.
The
Look
fall.
at. Look.
Yes. Your shade draws directly from the fall. Now try channeling that energy into the
The
braces.
facial animations look. It just doesn't conceive or put across any sort of emotion. It's just very. I don't know.
What about this?
That was just a dream.
Oh, you fugly. It's just a dream. It's a dreamy, me.
That's a funky dream. I had a dream about my teeth falling out, which is a pretty common one actually.
I've never had that dream, thankfully.
The other night. Terrifying. You wake up like, I've still got my tongue.
Yeah, the facial expression and everything kind of look motionless, lifeless. What is
Are
he?
the accommodations to your satisfaction? Come on, get out.
It looks so. It does look kind of soulless.
Wake up. Let me. What were my
was
exact
that?
instructions? Stay at the house.
It was actually.
Time before this. Also motion for the
The game?
All right, well, even this just kind of looks bleh. Whatever this is, this kind of looks.
I am.
I don't know. The whole thing looks half-assed. It's like they took some toilet paper, wiped their ass with it, put it into the game code, put that ass wiped toilet paper, stuffed it into the game code, gave it to Glitch Trap from FNAF, and said, "Hey, make a game with this." And he looked at them like, "Bitch, what?" And that's what popped out. What the I have a bad taste in my mouth now. And I just finished my hot chocolate. My hot chocolate was delicious. But after watching that, I have a bad taste in my mouth and I have nothing to wash it down with. I'm gonna have to get some water after this. Bruh. Ugh.
I wanted to play something real quick because I find it very interesting and it really sums up what's going on with this game and anything related to it. So here is the actress behind the main protagonist of this game. And there is a clip that people discovered, a YouTube short here, where she was doing an interview and talking about basically what's the appeal of this game? What's the appeal of the main protagonist? And you will watch her struggle for about 40 seconds, stammering, trying to find a reason to promote this game and show how interesting it is. And then she just goes, diversity.
I am excited. I'm excited for people to hopefully feel empowered by this character who is
oh shit.
So grounded, so
oh shit.
inspired by like things that are outside herself, bigger than her. And I don't think I've ever seen that connection to a game as diverse as this, with that many voices and that kind of that exploration.
Yeah, as per
Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, I feel sorry for her. But hey, man, she was just there to do her thing and get the money for it, right? She got paid. That's what she wanted. Oh my god. Oh, I feel sorry for her. Oh my god, that was. Oh. They didn't do her justice. Like, her character looked fugly in comparison to her. Oh my god.
per usual, when diversity in your video game is your best selling point, that game is doomed, okay? That appeals to the modern audience, which we know doesn't exist, okay? If you can't do anything beyond just diversity of characters, you're not going to succeed as a game. And it's not because people are bigots or hate minorities. It's because when you only have diversity as a selling point, that shows you don't have a good story or good characters, and it always shows with products like Unknown 9 Awakening. But one more thing I wanted to show real quick is the complete lack of hype surrounding this game. I took this screenshot right about at the time I recorded this video, and you can see on the Twitch tab here, there's about 2,700 people watching the Unknown 9 Awakening tab on Twitch. And if you look at
what we got right now, what we got? Now there's 120. 2.7. And what, this was like, again, this came out 23 hours ago. 2.7k views and 116 followers. Well, I mean, the followers went up, but at the moment, just 120 viewers. Yikes. On trikes. On bikes. Let's jump into one of these here right quick. Oh, there's only 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. What about you? What do you guys say about it?
Hey.
Never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4 of the channels live at this moment. They account for the majority of those views, right? They have between 300 to 800 viewers each, and if you take those 4 away, the viewer count right now would be in the hundreds. I mean, this is a crazy lack of interest for a major release like this. A major release that, by the way, was supposed to be the start of an overarching franchise. There's supposed to be a whole universe coming out of this.
Not
and
anymore.
This studio was purchased, Reflector was purchased just so they could have this long-term investment in this very exciting new universe. And wow, has it failed horribly. And that doesn't really surprise a whole lot of people if you've been paying.
All right, well, at least for Reflector, you know, the people who sold Reflector off, they made money. You know what I'm saying? That shows, congrats to them. But that's not, this is not going to kick off any new universe for a franchise, like, at all. Like, I get that's what they thought, because I know it takes years to make a game, and back then maybe people were like, DEI is the wave of the future, inclusive, that's that shit. That's what people are gonna want in the future. But as time progressed and they saw how Sweet Baby Inc.'s involvement in other video games was causing flop after flop after flop after flop after controversy after controversy, you would think that they would be like, we put a lot of time, of money and time into this. More importantly, well, not more importantly, but also like emphasis on the money. We can put more time into this and more money if we want to make this a great investment. If we really want to start off kick off a new franchise for an entire universe, but we have to cancel our involvement with Sweet Baby Inc., put in more time and effort into fixing everything that Sweet Baby Inc. told us to do, to make it look good and have a great story and great graphics and great everything. Then, you know, the investment that we did in purchasing a company, an entire company to pursue this new world and this new universe and this new franchise, then it'll be worth it. But they didn't. They didn't do that. Probably because Sweet Baby Inc. They probably tried to do that, but Sweet Baby Inc. took them out for more coffee and was like, "Let me tell you what happens if you stop working with us." You know, gave them that little threat. And now look.
Paying attention to anything that's been going on over the past couple of years in the gaming industry, especially in the year 2024, where this nonsense, the virtue signaling, the working with Sweet Baby, and the attitude of some of the people involved in this game, nobody is going to put up with it. People are going to speak with their wallets, and despite the cries of journalists out there, yes, the customer is king. Gamers hold all the power here. I mean, this is what the industry drives on, right? They need gamers to support them. If you don't do anything to give them a product they want, they're not going to show up. You're going to suffer, and then you're not going to be able to keep making these virtue signaling campaigns you're disguising as video games. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.
That was a great video. As always, shout out to Rev Says Desu. Oh man. Again, I feel sorry for the employees of these companies that are being told that hey, we're gonna work with Sweet Baby Inc. and make this trash game. Like, I feel sorry for these employees that have to go through that, especially the ones that don't want to do it. And I feel sorry for any future employees that get fired and laid off because companies have to downsize because they're losing money thanks to their inclusion with companies like Sweet Baby Inc. and forcing inclusion into their video games that nobody wants to play anymore. So I feel sorry for that kind of shit. But like, some of these companies still have time to learn. They still have time to learn. And hopefully they're paying attention to what the reviews are happening, to what even YouTubers like Rev Says Desu are saying, or to what the community of gamers are saying in response to all of this bullshit, this wokeness, this inclusivity that's being forced into these games. Hopefully they're paying attention to what people are saying about this, because it's not working. And all these companies are only losing money. So hopefully they're paying attention and they try to turn everything around and go back to what they were doing, to go back to what made those companies great. Make gaming great again. Hopefully they do that, and hopefully they save their companies if they can, if it's not too late. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll probably upload this and put this out today on the 19th before I go live. So if you're watching this and you made it all the way through, be sure to check me out on twitch.tv/PaperSin with a Y. Link will be in the description below. And other than that, link to Rev Says Desu's video and channel will both be in the description below. So be sure to check them out. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace, and much love to you.